up, everyone? And this is DB43 here. Welcome back to another Diecast review on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Scanlane right here, who is a 2018 Deluxe. I think he's a part of the third Deluxe case because I know about two Deluxe cases that were released before his, and he's actually one of the brand new cars for 2018. I don't have all the RVs. I'm still missing Big Al and the Convoy brothers, but it's always nice to have another RV. We will definitely compare him to the other RVs that I have later on in the video, but that is for later on. And I do also have Sarge with Cannon and Roscoe to review as well, but I wanted to review Scanlane first. Now, before you ask, no, I did not find him in the store. I actually went online for this guy. I got him for $10. I remember the price, which isn't even really that bad. That's just $2 more than the normal $8 price, so I did find it as a pretty good deal, so I went with it and bought it online. And to this day, I still haven't found Scanlane, Sergeant Cannon, or the movie accurate Roscoe in a store, so right now I'm still thinking that my decision was good. Sarge with Cannon and the movie accurate Roscoe will be later videos, future reviews, but for now, today we're going to be taking a look at Scanlane here. So let's get into the packaging, shall we? So as you guys see, we have Scanlane right there in red text, or not red text, my bad, white text on the red name tag right there. We have a nice art of Scanlane right here. You might be wondering where he appeared in the movie. He's actually a background one. We'll talk about that though later on in the video. We have a Deluxe logo, warning choking hazard, because the Piston Cup and the small little flags is not really completely choked on by someone under 3 years of age, and they're actually not connected, so we will have to connect them on when we unbox him. We have the Cars logo, and he's a part of the Dinoco 400 series for 2018. On the back, they only show you a picture of Scanlane so they can tell you where to connect the flags right here onto this roof thing right there. That's why they don't show any other cars. We have a nice picture that's taken directly from Cars 1 at one of the shots of the racers speeding by. You can see Leakless, No Stall, Retread, and a couple of other sponsors. And right here we have a nice little bio / description for this series, and it reads, after the Dinoco 400, a tiebreaker race is needed to determine the winner of the Piston Cup. Alright, enough talking, and let's unbox Scanlane. Alright everyone, so we got Scanlane here unboxed. Before we get into the review though, we're gonna go ahead and connect these two flag pieces to him. The reason why they weren't already attached in the box, because if they were, he'd be a little bit too big to fit in the Deluxe packaging, so they do come unattached on the box. So when you open up Scanlane, do not forget these flags, because they are meant to go into the holes that are on the top of Scanlane. So in the snap of a finger, he's gonna have the flags on. So the flags are detached now, so now let's get right into the review of Scanlane right here. So as you guys can see, he has a very nice happy expression. He's probably really happy and excited to be watching the race in the infield, along with billions and trillions of other RVs that are in the infield. You can see his green eyes right there, and he has a nice smiling expression, and he has the grill right there. Here's his headlights. I'm not exactly sure what these things are up here. I guess these are some things, more lights for the RV or something. I'm not entirely sure, but it does go on more toward the side, or maybe it's just nothing, like it doesn't have to do anything with lights. It's probably just a part of his design and detailing, and he really is like in the shape of a rectangle. Like that's really how his RV model is. Like he really is in the shape of a rectangle, and he is his own unique model. There's no other RVs who have his model, so I'm glad that his model is completely new. It's always nice to see new, because it does get a little repetitive if all the RVs they have released had the same model, so I got they changed them up. Here's the design on the side for him. You can see this like brown line that comes here and then goes back, then goes down, or not, like goes this way again, kind of in the form of a zigzag. And I find that pretty cool. You also have this yellow line, which is a lot thicker than the brown one, that goes like in the windows in between them. It just looks really, really cool. And on this side, it does have the same exact design with the brown zigzag and the yellow striping. It is very thick. And we have his rear view mirrors on the side right there. He has 3 windows on each side, so that makes for a total of 6 windows. Here is the top right here. I think these things that are on the top are air vents maybe. probably for like AC inside the RV, because there's RVs where people can live in, so this is probably like a home RV or something, where this is probably where the AC comes in. And here are the flags. I like how he doesn't, like, he's not rooting for one specific racer. I guess he's just there just to watch the Piston Cup and enjoy, because as you guys see up here, we can clearly see that he has a 95 Lightning McQueen flag with the lightning bolt, and also a king flag on top with the crown as well, with blue backgrounds and red backgrounds, and the other side has the same exact logo and decals. I do like that a lot. It would be cool if he had a Chick Hicks flag, but it's still cool. It is accurate to the movie and the Carter, I believe, so it's fine by me. Of course, right here you have the Piston Cup logo on both of these, but the white one is a lot more bigger than the blue one, and the blue one actually does say Piston Cup by the Piston Cup, but this one just has the Piston Cup logo. It doesn't have it written out like the blue one does, and the back has the same exact design. And speaking of the back, here is Van Scanlane's back. As you guys see, he has this like spare tire on the back right here, a back window, and we have a brown stripe, and this time it is just a stripe. It's not a zigzag like it is shown on the sides, but the yellow remains exactly the same. And here's just the base if anyone is interested. Nothing too special, it's just any normal base. And of course there are the rivets, and we also, it is pretty clean, you know, pretty clean. I do like that a lot. And if you guys do not know where Van Scanlane here did appear in the movie, he did not appear in 2 or 3. He appeared as a Cars 1 character as a background RV. I will show where he appeared right now, so let's roll the clip. If you guys did not see him in the clip that I just did for you guys, he appeared near like the right of the screen. Just look at when Doug RM and Larry Camper are on the screen, and you can see that Van Scanlane is right behind Doug RM to the right of the screen, and that is where he appears. Like I said, just a background RV, doesn't have any speaking lines. I feel like out of all the RVs that they release, he is definitely like the most background character that it comes to when it comes to the RVs, because the other ones had some prominent appearances, but this one was just a background one, so it's understandable when people don't know where he appeared in the movie. Here is a nice end-off picture for you guys, so you guys can see every single RV that I have in my collection. Like I said before, I am still missing Big Al and the Convoy Brothers. Both of those were San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, and both of them are fairly expensive nowadays, pretty pricey, so it's going to be a little difficult to get them, but hopefully I will be able to acquire them in the future. But for now, these are all the RVs that I have. Let me know in the comment section down below, which is your favorite RV that Mattel has released. I gotta say mine is probably the Convoy Brothers, since it's four, you know, they're all in a group of 4, so it's more than one RV, and the King is my favorite character, and they're rooting for him. It just adds a lot more of stuff to them. So that'll do it for my review of Van Scanlane right here. And speaking of RVs, my recent video was actually on Larry Camper. It was not too long ago, so if you want to check that out, it will be in the 2015 playlist, since he was released in 2015. But nonetheless, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you guys so much for your crazy support recently. This is Dinoco Blue 43 signing out. Peace out. See you later.